Strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight.
We've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy,
this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
I 100% agree, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Weather not much of an issue tonight.
To do some damage, so when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
2-0 now. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Max of 314, 8 home runs, and 25 driven in. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Into the box, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 3 homers and 28 RBIs. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Here's Miguel Sano. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Strike one to start the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Hey, two.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Andujar carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And it's 1-1. So far on the year, Andujar is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the show. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Mitch Garver is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Alex Kirilloff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rosario over at second. Garver at first with no outs.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Alex Kirilloff is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2-2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Twin strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses. Ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Skied into straightaway right. Kirilloff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. The next twin up, Max Kepler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. At the plate, Luis Arias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. ball one.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Miguel. No.
Double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip.
Rosario.
Lifted into center field. After it is Hicks. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. Ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Next to the Yankees.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 out with the man at first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
No balls and 1 strike. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Max Kepler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He struck him out. The 3rd.
Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And there's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Kirilloff is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more. First pitch on its way.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Donaldson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Alex Avila will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. At the plate, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's got it. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So Alex Avila will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Next to the Yankees.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Torres, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Domingo Germán enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For New York, number 55, Domingo Germán.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Max Kepler. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And that's out number 1. Now batting, Luis Arias, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The third
First